Vanessa Bryant never sought fame, yet her world changed forever when the helicopter carrying her husband Kobe, their daughter Gianna, and 7 others crashed on a foggy January day in 2020, leaving her devastated. It seemed destined that they could not exist apart. God must have decided they should join him in heaven together. However, what followed was even more challenging. Legal battles, family turmoil, and intense media scrutiny. Out of the blue, opinions started flowing, and one person garnered more than mere interest. Vanessa, it seems you bear responsibility. So, what's up with Vanessa, and how did things spiral out of control following Kobe's passing? Let's dive into this topic, the heartbreak and the courtroom conflicts. Vanessa's life changed irrevocably in an unexpected moment. A helicopter went down in Calabasas, California, carrying her husband, daughter, and 7 others. In a heartbeat, at 37, she found herself a widow, mourning the loss of one of her 4 beloved daughters. The incident thrust Vanessa into the public eye, as she struggled with profound sorrow while caring for her 3 surviving daughters. Yet, this was merely the start of a daunting path that lay before her, marked by the memorial service for Kobe and Gianna in February 2020. Vanessa offered a heartfelt eulogy that revealed her deep sorrow and the unique connection her family cherished. I want to begin by expressing my gratitude for everyone here today. The incredible love and support my family has received from all corners of the globe have truly been a source of strength. We deeply appreciate all of your prayers. However, few could foresee how Vanessa's individual heartbreak would quickly be overshadowed by astonishing truths emerging from the crash site. Following the tragic incident, shocking revelations emerged that compelled Vanessa to seek justice and respect in a manner no widow should ever experience. In September 2020, she initiated legal action against Los Angeles County, alleging a horrific breach of decency. The suit alleged that first responders, including sheriff's deputies and fire personnel, had captured and disseminated explicit images of the accident scene and the deceased. These were not images captured for official inquiries. Instead, they were private photos circulated among peers and even displayed in a bar to boast to a woman, as stated in court filings. Can you picture the nightmare of discovering that images of your deceased family members might be spreading around? For Vanessa, this transcended mere privacy violation. It felt like a profound breach of faith and a violation of her family's legacy. During the trial, she shared how the existence of these images inflicted deep emotional turmoil on her, leading to panic attacks and overwhelming anxiety. It's crucial to recognize the tremendous bravery required for her to take this legal step amidst her fresh grief. The legal battle stretched on for nearly 2 years, culminating in a federal jury trial in August 2022. Upon thorough evaluation of the presented evidence, the jury determined that Los Angeles County had infringed upon Vanessa's constitutional rights. This was no trivial breach. It was recognized as a significant violation of privacy rights that all citizens deserve, particularly during their most challenging moments. The jury's ruling was unequivocal. Vanessa was granted $16 million in compensation, with $10 million attributed to the sheriff's department and $6 million from the fire department. This considerable amount aimed to compensate for both her past and future suffering, as well as emotional turmoil. Additionally, Chris Chester, who tragically lost his wife and daughter in the same incident, was awarded $15 million, resulting in a total jury compensation of $31 million. However, the legal matters continued. By February 28, 2023, Los Angeles County reached a settlement with Vanessa for $28.85 million, resolving all outstanding claims. This thorough agreement encompassed the earlier $16 million jury verdict and included extra funds intended for any future claims from her children, Natalia, Bianca, and Compri. The significance of this settlement lies not only in its considerable sum, but also in Vanessa's remarkable decision regarding it. In a gesture that reflects her admirable character, she revealed plans to donate her share of the settlement to the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation. Founded to honor Kobe and Gianna, this foundation prioritizes sports education for disadvantaged athletes. Even in her triumph, Vanessa remained focused on supporting others and preserving the legacies of her husband and daughter. During her tribute, Vanessa expressed her profound dedication to honoring their legacies, especially emphasizing Gianna's love for women's basketball. Gigi was destined to be a top player in the WNBA. Her presence would have significantly impacted the game. She was driven to transform perceptions of women in sports. In her academic days, she authored essays championing women's rights, highlighting the unjust wage gap between the NBA and WNBA leagues. Following the announcement of the settlement, social media erupted with rapid responses, mostly in favor of the outcome. On X, previously known as Twitter, many users celebrated Vanessa's triumph, with a post from a Daily Loud about the settlement amassing over 6.5 million views. The prevailing mood appeared to be one of relief that she achieved a form of justice. Nonetheless, not all reactions were supportive. On Reddit, a number of users rallied in support of Vanessa, while others raised alarms about the financial implications for taxpayers. Several posts noted that In the end, it will be the public who shoulders the financial load of the settlement. This viewpoint underscores the intricate dynamics present in such cases, where the need for accountability among public officials must be weighed against fiscal prudence. However, even those wary about the settlement's expenses commended Vanessa's choice to allocate the funds to charitable causes. This was viewed as a magnanimous gesture that converted a personal achievement into a communal gain, resonating strongly with those who recognized it as aligned with the philanthropic ethos both Kobe and Vanessa consistently embodied throughout their lives. The outcome of the lawsuit against Los Angeles County may have brought a semblance of justice, yet it failed to mend the deep scars that Vanessa bore. Regrettably, as is often the case amidst profound grief, new disputes arose from unanticipated quarters, even from her own family. Strains and disagreements persisted. Just when it appeared that Vanessa had weathered enough, a fresh heartache was on the horizon. In December 2020, just shy of a year after losing Kobe and Gianna, Vanessa was confronted with a lawsuit filed by an unexpected challenger. Her own mother, Sophia Urbieta Lane. Envision the intense emotional turmoil of facing deep sorrow while concurrently being litigated against by your own mother. The intricacies of this familial dispute highlighted complex tensions that had seemingly lingered for ages. Lane initiated her legal action in Orange County Superior Court, presenting remarkably shocking assertions. Court filings indicate that Lane contended she served as Vanessa's personal aide and caregiver for an extended period without fair remuneration. She asserted she toiled incessantly, without meals or breaks for rest, working through holidays and weekends alike. In a highly contentious claim, Lane stated that Kobe Bryant had vowed to provide her with lifelong financial assistance, a commitment she alleged was abandoned following his passing. Vanessa's reaction to these claims was immediate and firm. In a public statement, she accused her mother of seeking to exploit her family for financial gain during a period of deep grief. The pain and sense of betrayal in her comments were evident as she recounted how she and Kobe had financially supported her mother for an extended time. Vanessa indicated that they had allowed Lane to reside rent-free in their properties and had given her monthly assistance, which Lane apparently considered inadequate. Vanessa vehemently dismissed the nanny allegations, contending that her mother's expectations, $96 an hour for 12 hours daily over 18 years, were not only outrageous but baseless, especially given Lane's other income sources, including all-money payments since 2004 and the rent-free living arrangement in a gated Newport Coast apartment that she and Kobe had offered. The financial requests in the lawsuit were significant, with Lane pursuing $5 million, a house, and a Mercedes SUV. Vanessa rejected these demands, labeling the lawsuit as absurd, shameful, and deeply hurtful. In a notably touching remark, she implied that Kobe would have been profoundly disappointed by his mother-in-law's behavior. This distressing family conflict unfolded over several months before concluding with a resolution in August 2021. A notice was submitted to Orange County Superior Court, confirming that the matter had been resolved unconditionally, yet the particulars of the agreement remain confidential. The current dynamics of their relationship appear somewhat unclear, and the public visibility of the dispute hints at considerable strain on their mother-daughter connection. Vanessa's legal battle with her mother wasn't the sole familial challenge she faced. Her relationship with Kobe's parents, Joe and Pamela Bryant, has also experienced considerable strain, rooted in issues from the inception of her relationship with Kobe. Sources indicate that from the outset, Joe and Pamela were unhappy with Kobe's romance with Vanessa, pointing to their differing backgrounds as a factor, with Kobe being African-American and Vanessa having Mexican heritage. This dissatisfaction reportedly resulted in Joe and Pamela missing Kobe and Vanessa's wedding in 2001, marking a rocky beginning to their familial ties. However, the tension became more visible in 2013 when Joe and Pamela attempted to sell various items of Kobe's memorabilia, such as his high school jerseys and a replica of the championship ring he gifted to his father in 2000. What made matters worse was that Kobe had no knowledge of the auction and had not approved it. This prompted him to take legal action against his parents, a significant move that underscored the depth of the family dispute. Joe and Pamela offered a public explanation, noting that Kobe's pain was clear in a message he shared on X back then, stating the 2000 championship ring, involved in the 2013 auction debate, is being auctioned once more. This time, it wasn't Joe and Pamela Bryant who directly put it up for sale, but rather its current owner. Golden Auction CEO Ken Golden confirmed this on social media, clarifying that the ring had been sold at the 2013 auction and was now reselling through its buyer. Nevertheless, the ring's connection to Joe and Pamela ignited considerable backlash. Many fans and media voices condemned them for what was seen as a disregard for Kobe's legacy. Social media platforms such as Reddit witnessed a wave of emotional responses, with users voicing disappointment and frustration towards Kobe's parents, as many believe that family heirlooms should not leave the family. In a surprising twist, former NBA player Gilbert Arenas shared an alternative viewpoint, advocating for Joe and Pamela Bryant. In a podcast discussion, Arenas proposed that Joe and Pamela might have sold the ring due to financial need. He suggested that Vanessa, Kobe's wife, could have intervened to purchase the ring herself instead of allowing it to be auctioned off. Arena noted that the friction between Kobe and his parents was largely centered around Vanessa. If her girlfriend is aware that her parents disapprove of him, what will transpire once they tie the knot? Where does she stand as a girlfriend or as a wife? The wife's stance is clear: I don't want to engage with them. They're out of my life. The wife completely severs ties with the parents, regardless of the circumstances. In response, Kobe attempts to support them discreetly. He even proposed that it falls upon her to reach out and manage that situation. His remark indicated that the ring was somewhat pricier than the one that had previously sold out. This statement introduced further layers to the public conversation, raising issues about financial obligations within affluent celebrity families. Vanessa has yet to share any public remarks directly related to the auction set for 2024. However, a notable event transpired with the passing of Joe Bryant on July 16, 2024. In the wake of his death, Vanessa took to Instagram to reflect on their intricate relationship. She wrote, "Kobe held deep affection for him." Her choice of words in this tribute, especially the sentiment that we wish circumstances were different, highlighted the persistent tensions that lingered between them. It implied a bond defined by separation and a sense of loss. Simultaneously, it recognized the significance of Joe and Kobe's shared experiences. This layered sentiment, emerging 4.5 years post-Kobe's passing, mirrored the intricate feelings often present in familial ties, particularly those affected by public attention and financial disagreements. Consequently, the family's disputes have been deeply felt and diverse. Conversations on platforms such as Reddit have sparked discussions on the morality of selling family treasures, with numerous fans sharing passionate viewpoints. Moreover, some observers have indicated that Vanessa may have financial obligations to Kobe's parents, introducing further complexity to this intricate family situation. These persistent strains emphasize a frequently ignored facet of celebrity passings: the intricate family dynamics that can surface when issues of legacy, memorabilia, and financial support are involved. For Vanessa, managing these relationships while coping with her grief and raising her daughters has certainly been demanding. In spite of these familial disputes, Vanessa has stayed committed to preserving the legacies of Kobe and Gianna through charitable endeavors. A major way she has accomplished this is through the Mamba and Mamba Sita Sports Foundation, which she rebranded in 2020 from the Mamba Sports Foundation to honor Gianna's nickname. The organization aims to assist underprivileged youth in athletics, carrying on a legacy that both Kobe and Gianna cherished. In May 2021, Vanessa introduced the Mamba Sita clothing line in collaboration with Danny Joe, with all profits directed to the foundation. This venture not only generated funds for the cause, but also celebrated Gianna's legacy with the nickname Kobe had lovingly bestowed upon her. Vanessa's philanthropic efforts were acknowledged in November 2021 when she received an award at the Baby 2 Baby 10-Year Gala, showcasing her unwavering commitment to community service, even amidst personal hardships. Philanthropy was just one avenue through which Vanessa sought to honor the legacies of Kobe and Gianna. In August 2024, she was present at the unveiling of a statue of them outside the Crypto.com arena, establishing a lasting tribute to their influence in basketball and charitable endeavors. This occasion likely stirred a mix of pride and sorrow for Vanessa, serving as a concrete testament to her loved ones' enduring impact while also highlighting their absence. The dynamic between family members often plays out in various celebrity spheres, and Kobe faced his share of complexities in that regard. Despite the hurdles, Vanessa has persevered in nurturing their 3 daughters, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri. Through social media, she has offered glimpses into their everyday existence, celebrating significant moments like Gianna's 15th birthday in May 2021. These snapshots of ordinary family life, blended with public tributes and remembrances, highlight the fine line Vanessa has navigated between honoring her past and looking ahead. What stands out in Vanessa's path is her ability to turn her sorrow into positive action, instead of retreating from the public eye, which many would certainly understand. She has leveraged her influence and assets to ensure that the legacies of Kobe and Gianna endure. This way of coping with grief, transforming heartache into a force for good, has struck a chord with those who follow her journey. Vanessa Bryant's narrative is a compelling exploration of strength, and for those familiar with her history, that tenacity is expected. From her formative years to her marriage and enduring legacy, the depth of what Vanessa Bryant has faced and triumphed over becomes clear when we trace her beginnings. Born Vanessa Urbieta Cornelho on May 5, 1982, in Los Angeles, California, she is the daughter of Mexican immigrants. Major transformations within her family defined her early life. At the tender age of 3, her parents' marriage ended, prompting her father to move to Mexico, which led to a lifelong detachment. This formative experience of family disruption likely contributed to the strong resilience that would define Vanessa's character in the future. In 2000, she chose to adopt the name Vanessa Marie Lane, despite not being formally adopted by her stepfather. This name change illustrates an early instance of Vanessa asserting her identity, a trait that would benefit her later in life. Her life took a pivotal shift in November 1999 when she crossed paths with Kobe Bryant at 17 while serving as a background dancer in the music video for G'd Up. In the minds of many, Sadaz recalls that during this period, Kobe had already made a name for himself as a star player for the Los Angeles Lakers, having joined the NBA straight from high school 3 years prior. Although they came from vastly different worlds, and Kobe's fame attracted considerable media scrutiny, their connection deepened swiftly. Just 6 months after their first encounter, they became engaged, with Kobe gifting Vanessa a stunning 7-carat diamond ring. This quick leap from their first meeting to engagement might have surprised some, but laid the foundation for a partnership that would last over 20 years, weathering various storms. They exchanged vows on April 18, 2001, at St. In a private ceremony held at Edward, the Confessor Catholic Church in Dana Point, California. Only around 12 guests were present. The limited number at the wedding stands out, especially since Kobe's parents, Joe and Pamela Bryant, were notably missing. Their absence hinted at a future of difficulty in Vanessa's relationship with her in-laws. Sources indicate that cultural differences stemming from Kobe's African-American heritage and Vanessa's Mexican roots may have played a role in Joe and Pamela's discontent. This early friction would linger as a recurring theme throughout their marriage. In spite of the early hurdles within the family, Kobe and Vanessa created a fulfilling life together, welcoming 4 daughters into their world. Their firstborn, Natalia Diamond, arrived in January 2003, followed by Gianna Gigi Maria Honor in May 2006, then Bianca Bella in December 2016, and finally Capri Kobe in June 2019. Kobe frequently expressed pride in being a devoted girl dad, wholeheartedly embracing fatherhood with passion and commitment. The immense love Kobe harbored for his family shone through in numerous interviews and public remarks. Although his relationship with Vanessa had its ups and downs, it was evident that it was deeply meaningful to him, much like his past relationships that shaped his life's journey. The enduring emphasis on personal relationships reflects Kobe's essence that extends beyond his sports legacy. Yet, their union encountered considerable hardships. In 2003, Kobe was accused of sexual assault by a hotel staff member in Colorado. Although the criminal case was ultimately dismissed and a civil settlement was reached, it placed immense pressure on their marriage. During this tumultuous time, Kobe acknowledged engaging with the woman, insisting that their interaction was consensual. Vanessa remained by Kobe's side during the scandal, attending a press conference where he expressed regret for his unfaithfulness. As a token of atonement, Kobe presented Vanessa with a stunning 8-carat purple diamond ring, valued at roughly $4 million. This moment showcased Vanessa's dedication to their union, even in the face of public disgrace and personal anguish, a strength that would be challenged yet again in the future. In 2004, a separate scandal arose when Vanessa alleged that Lakers player Karl Malone made inappropriate remarks to her. This incident, later referred to as Vanessa Gate in a Sports Illustrated article, further complicated her image in the public eye. Malone expressed regret while refuting the exact claims, yet the incident underscored the intense attention tied to being wed to a major NBA superstar. Between 2007 and 2010, Bryant was embroiled in a lawsuit brought by their housekeeper, Maria Jimenez, who accused him of harassment. This case concluded with a confidential settlement in May 2010, further complicating their marital journey. In 2010, Vanessa took a stand by donning a "Do I Look Illegal" shirt during a Lakers matchup versus the Phoenix Suns, opposing Arizona's immigration legislation. Her public declaration showcased her readiness to leverage her influence to tackle issues close to her heart, especially those impacting the Latino community. The most significant crisis in their marriage arose in December 2011 when Vanessa initiated divorce proceedings against Kobe, citing irreconcilable differences. This action led to intense speculation regarding their asset division, given the absence of a prenuptial agreement. Yet, reflecting their determination to overcome challenges, they reconciled and rescinded the divorce in January 2013. Throughout this time, Vanessa encountered public criticism for remarks made during her New York Magazine interview. During their time together as a married couple, Kobe and Vanessa engaged in various charitable activities. They established the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Foundation in 2007, which was previously known as the Vivo Foundation, aimed at aiding minority students in college and fostering partnerships. In the same year, the Vivo Foundation's co-op set a precedent for community collaboration. Additionally, Vanessa became a founding contributor to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, showcasing her dedication to preserving culture and promoting education. Vanessa's background in philanthropy greatly influenced her choice to transition the Mamba Sports Foundation into the Mamba and Mamba Sita Sports Foundation after the tragic loss of Kobe and Gianna, ensuring their legacy with the Vivo Foundation endures. The perseverance Vanessa has shown through life's numerous hurdles, ranging from her parents' early separation to her ongoing legal and familial struggles, illustrates not only her strength, but also her adaptability. Each obstacle has demanded unique skills and strategies, yet she has continually discovered pathways to progress while upholding her dignity and fixating on her core values. This ability to adapt amidst varied challenges stands out as perhaps her most admirable trait. If you like this video, tap one of the boxes appearing on your screen to explore more related content.